Hi, okay, welcome to this week's video. I don't really feel like drawing today, or recording drawing at least, so I thought that I would just do a tour of my art supplies. And yeah, let's just go because I don't feel like talking too much. So this is one of my books. It's just like writing personal stuff. I have this book, which is just an encyclopedia for all my plants because I want to know how to properly care for them, and I don't want to kill them because I've killed too many plants in the past. I also have some work pages and how to learn to drive manuals because I'm trying to get my L. This box is just full of all of my sketchbooks, old and new, unused and used to every extent. I'm not gonna go into that because I feel that I could make a video on this box itself. So I'm just gonna put it back there. It just kind of rests up here. This drawer is hard to open and I don't like it, but that's fine. So this drawer is just all of my watercolor stuff. So I have a bunch of things. This is cheap. I got it on like some website that you shouldn't buy stuff from. Some just small watercolor, like expensive watercolors, because my aunt got them in a mystery pack at our local art store and she doesn't use watercolors, so I took it. Another palette. I like this one a lot, even though it's really cheap and it's the completely dry stuff. Most of mine are gel. This is the one I use the most often. It's very well loved and well used, full of dog hair. I have a Winsor & Newton set that I use infrequently, but when I do, it always gets the best watercolor. I have a gouache set that I need to use more often, and just all of my brushes. They're all from IKEA except for this one, which is my only good quality brush. It's from Princeton. It's fine. This is my drawer that's just full of my other watercolor stuff. So I have these two bottles that I use mostly for watercolor water. I have these two palettes and a watercolor paper down there. I don't use them too frequently, but when I do, it's pretty fun. I have this one. I'm pretty sure this is the gouache one that I use, and this is the watercolor one. Or maybe this is the gouache one. I'm not sure. It's fine. I'll test it out later. This is my pencil crayon drawer. So we'll start at the back. Here's just a roll. It's Artist Loft. Yeah. So they're not too great pencils, but I really like the roll. I don't use these very often. More often than not, when I do use pencil crayons, which is sparingly, I use my Prismacolor set, which I just got recently. I showed you guys in the last video, I'm pretty sure. Ooh. They have the softest colors, I'm pretty sure, in my opinion. And all of these, which are mostly Crayola. Some might be other companies, but it's just probably Crayola. And over here is my other Prismacolors that I got before I got this set. I also have pencil sharpener. And here is the drawer I use most frequently. Pencil and pen drawer. So I have a thing of just assorted pens. I have this pencil container that just has a bunch of pencils. And this, which I also showed you, I'm pretty sure, which is the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens that I love. And they just sit in this container. I have a bunch of different pens and pencils. So these are just some more mechanical pencils. These are some Faber-Castell as well as calligraphy pens. And Sharpie, my Sharpie markers. My Micron pens, which are the best fine liners, I would say. And more Faber-Castell, and white gel pens because I love my white gel pens. Jelly Roll isn't the best. I much prefer the Signo pen, which looks like this. It is so smooth. And a bunch of erasers and extra pencil out there. Okay, this drawer is a bunch of just assorted things. So I'm gonna take out this first so that we can kind of look in the back because there's a lot of things that are just kind of inaccessible. So here are my Copic. This is my Copic set that I have. It's the 36A color set. And I did a color swatch. I don't use these too frequently, but I like doing it. It just kind of ruins my paper and I don't like that. This Coca-Cola bottle, or box, tin, I suppose, that just has a bunch of highlighters and Sharpies and extra Copics and some string and stuff in that. Oh, I also have this paper cutter, which is so useful. In this drawer, I also have my Winsor & Newton ink sets, which are so fun to use. I just don't use them nearly enough, probably because they're at the back of my bottom drawer. It's not the bottom drawer, but it's close enough. Okay, so this box is full of blue tack and old drawings of paper that I never used, and some stickers that I'm too afraid to use because I hoard stickers. I also have a Sharpie set that are so pretty, very fun to use, especially for schoolwork, and a box of washi tape, and this is duct tape, but everything else is washi. I bought these all in France. I have the drawer in which I never use. So this is the pillowcase that I film most of my videos on because my desk is too distracting. This masking fluid, which is absolutely wondrous for watercolor. I would recommend it. I have a bunch of duct tape, painter's tape, and masking tape. And the rest of this is, I have some oil pastels that I got years ago that I don't use often, if at all. And then the rest of this is just acrylic, which is ridiculous because I don't use acrylic. I got all of the acrylic bottles because my friend, his mom didn't want them anymore, so he just gave them to me because he knows I do art. I don't know if I'll use them, and I feel bad for taking them when I could have donated them, but we'll see how I go with acrylic. Final drawer. Okay, so this drawer, I'm gonna take out this. This drawer is just kind of my extra stuff. So I have a bunch of school paper and school booklets that I use. You guessed it, for school. This one I haven't used very much yet, but I will when the school year starts again. And the rest is just kind of books. I have these markers that are for a whiteboard and whiteboard eraser, a harmonica that I don't know how to play but bought because it was a harmonica, and of course I'll buy a harmonica. And this fixative. I love this fixative to death. The Spectra Fix. It's wonderful. It has lasted me for a pretty long time, which is surprising because I use it very often. Clipboard, which is useful sometimes. And this thing, which is just clearly a duct tape craft box that my grandma bought me, and I covered it with duct tape because I wanted to cover it, but clearly I didn't do a very good job. Here's a math set, very interesting. I have a pencil crayon set that I got free from my school, and this artist series, which I got ages ago. It's recycled pencils, which is so cool. Like, look at how cool these pencils look. It's kind of hard to see. They kind of look like marble. And then the rest of this is just kind of assorted stuff. So I have yummy scented gel pens. I love them. And I don't use them nearly enough. I lost them for a very long time, and then I found them once more. I have these reinforcement labels for school. A glue stick. I don't know what's not with the other glue stick, but it's here. Some post-it notes. Some tacks, because you need tacks in your life. And that's my art material. And yeah, thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram. I'm at kaamos art, KAAMOS.art. On Twitter, I'm the same thing except for underscore instead of a dot. And you can also find me on Procreate. I'm pretty sure that I'm also KAAMOS underscore art. Or you can subscribe on YouTube. That would be cool too. Yeah, so thanks so much for watching this video. I know it was kind of a mess and not very well cinematographied, but it's fine. I hope you have a great day, and thank you. Bye.